morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks, wherever you are, whenever you might be watching my video. Today, I am going to make some MANISCHEWITZ split pea soup, but I'm going to make it in my big crock pot. And I'm going to, first of all, use some of these, round steaks here, and I'm going to cook them in my crock pot. So just a second, let me get that done. So here in my crock pot, I've got these little, I believe they're top round steaks, and some salt and pepper, and there's a little bit, I don't know if you can see it there, turmeric. And I'm going to add just enough water to cover. Just barely. Let's see, that's good. So, now I'm going to put this on low until the meat is done. There we go. On, low, and we'll be back when it's done. Okay, y'all, the meat is done and it's been shredded, and if it looks like there's less meat in there than we started out with, you're absolutely right, because we've gotten 2 other meals out of the meat that was in here. So now, I went ahead, remember this is MANISCHEWITZ split pea soup mix. Now the directions say 5 cups of water, bring to a boil, you know, yada yada yada. Well, I'm not really making soup, so I went ahead and rinsed my beans, and there they are. And just a second, let me clean that out. Okay, I've got that clean. Went ahead and scraped the extra beans out. Now, I'm not making soup according to the directions of the package. I'm using these peas to make a beef soup. I don't know. Well, you'll see when it all gets done. Okay, now, 5 cups of water. I figure I got 2 already in there, so I'm adding 3 more. Now, let me stir this up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and continue with the crock pot. Now, I got my little package here of seasoning that comes in the soup package, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this on back on the, you know, the crock pot, back on the base, and I'm going to let this go for I don't know, until the peas are soft, and then I'll bring you back. Oh, and the reason I'm not worried about there being too much water in there is because I plan anyway on putting about a ½ a cup of rice in there to kind of oomph things up a little bit. But I'll bring you back. I'll show you. Okay, folks, we're back. Y'all, I've got my crock out of my pot part because I moved my kitchen around and I have terrible lighting. So, now we're going to, first of all, let's take the lid off. And as you can see, the peas have been disintegrated, which that's exactly what I wanted. So now we're going to add the flavor packet from the soup mix. And I'm going to add, this is a ½ cup measure, I'm going to add a ½ a cup of rice. Mix that in real good. Now y'all, what I'm doing is I am making pea soup, but the pea soup is the base for a porridge. That's exactly what's going to, got the pea soup I'm using for a porridge. Now I'm just going to taste for spices, because that, oh my gosh, y'all, that is delicious. So, back on the crock pot until the rice is done. Okay, now we're going to check to see if the rice is done. Oh, y'all, I wish I had better lighting here. Y'all, I moved around my kitchen, and now I've got no place to plug in a light where you can see what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So let's taste it for spices. Y'all, I can't tell you how good this is. Oh my. This is a beef porridge. So let me do a recap here on what we did. Okay, first off, what we did was we took some top round little steaks, and we put them in the crock pot, covered them with water, just enough water to cover them. We put an onion, we put some salt, pepper, garlic, and some turmeric. And we let them go in the crock pot until they were tender. Then we added a package of this Manischewitz Split Pea Soup mix. And it's got no MSG added and 6 grams of fiber. So then we put that in there. And when the peas were tender enough, we put in half a cup of, that was parboiled rice. And then we set it back on, and look at this. Y'all, this is absolutely perfect for a beef split pea porridge. And this is exactly what I was going for, because I know that Manischewitz is a good brand. I've used the split pea soup before, but it can tend to be on the thin side, and I wanted it thick and hearty, and I got it. Well, so this would make an absolutely perfect Sabbath meal. Keep it in the crock pot, and in fact that's what we're going to do with part of it. But we're going to enjoy it. I'm going to freeze some of this too to save it for later. So thanks for watching, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you want. Give us a thumbs down if you don't. And if you don't want, if you don't like, give us a thumbs up if you like. Give us a thumbs down if you don't like. But talk to us. Make a comment in the section and let us know you're there. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. And I wish I could give you a timetable, y'all, but I just put the stuff in the crock pot and walked away and came back later, and I really didn't time it. So go ahead and try it for your crock pot. You know your crock pot. And see if yours comes out as good as mine does. Oh yeah, and we put that flavor packet in there. Oh, this is delicious, y'all. Absolutely delicious.